Hi, this is Janet Roper, animal communicator and educator. And I am here today because I want to talk to you about your animal pals and Halloween. More specifically, what I'd like to talk with you about today is your animal pal and dressing them up in costume for Halloween. Just like the Great Pumpkin comes back every year, and those of us who believe in the Great Pumpkin, we know that's true. And you can bet your bottom dollar that every year I'm going to get people calling me and saying, Janet, does my dog, does my cat, does my rabbit, does my animal pal want to be dressed up in costume this year for Halloween? And the question is not, should we be doing it? But the question is, do the animals want to be dressed up? So when those people call me and they are saying, does my animal want to dress up? I'm really grateful for that, because to me that means that they are connecting with their animals. They're starting to listen to what their animal pals have to say. And if they're not feeling comfortable in their own discernment process, the humans are reaching out for help. And that's wonderful. How does it get better than that? So generally speaking, we humans like to dress up. You know, give us an excuse to dress up. Costumes, we're there, we're on it. It's the way to go for us. But quite frankly, in my years of talking with animals, and yes, I do tend to pull numbers out of the sky. It's kind of like the way I operate, but a very high percentage, and I will say as high as 98%, the animals have said that they don't like dressing up for Halloween. It scares them. It's uncomfortable. They don't know what to do with it. They don't know why it's happening, but they're doing it to appease their humans. So yes, I know. I'm going to get comments that, but Janet, my dog really likes to dress up. But Janet, my cat really likes this. And that's cool. If your animal really likes it, if you've talked to them about it and you know that they really enjoy it, cool, go for it, okay? I'm addressing the 98% of the animals, at least the ones that have talked to me, who have said they don't want to dress up. So the question is, how do you know if they don't want to dress up? Well, look at their body language. Okay, if you don't feel comfortable tuning into them, look at their body language. What is their body language telling you? Is your dog looking at you with that hangdog effect, that hangdog face? Is your dog or cat running off to the other room? And those of you with cats, you know they are experts. They are Houdinis, and they can evaporate into thin air. So if you're trying to put a costume on your cat, and the cat, it evaporates into nothingness, as cats do, or is biting or scratching, or is otherwise showing displeasure, think about that. That is the only way that they know how to tell you that they don't want to do this. Again, many animals have told me they will do it only to please their humans, to appease their humans. So think about the relationship you want with your animal pal. Do you want one true relationship where it's relationship with instead of power over? Or do you want one where the animals are appeasing you? Okay, so think about that. That's really a good question for us humans to cogitate on. Now, if you have one of those animals that loves to dress up, by all means, go for it. If they love it, and some animals really do, and some animals, their day is not made unless they're wearing their little jacket or their booties or their costume or whatever, okay? If you have one of those, go for it. But what I ask is that you be aware of how the costume fits them. So, and this might sound kind of silly, okay, but you got to make sure that they can go to the bathroom. You got to make sure they can breathe. Make sure that there are no small attachments, buttons or rubber bands or anything like that they could chew and swallow. Make sure that it feels comfortable to them. They've got to be able, if you got a dog, the dog's got to be able to bark if he's in costume, okay? And so part of this is looking at, first of all, does my animal pal want to do this? Second of all, how does the costume fit them? Does it allow them to be as they need to be, to use their senses as they need to when they are on costume? So here's a thought for you, okay? If you're going to be dressing your animal pal up this Halloween, okay, what I would suggest is you do a trial run and just see how they like it. Just see how it fits. Let them get used to it. Let them get used to the smells and the feel and everything. And as a bonus, it gives you a chance to check it out and make sure that it fits them and that it's okay with them. So this is Janet Roper, animal communicator and educator, inviting you to really tune into your animals this Halloween season and ask them if they want to be in costume. Have a great day.